Be me. Uni student, finished first year. My dad knows a guy who knows a guy who knows etc. I end up getting an internship at a web dev company. Team leader asks me how much code I know. Python, C number. Do you know any of CSS, JS.NET, Ruby, PHP? I'm a first-year student. He's visibly annoyed. Opens up YouTube. 6-hour CSS tutorial. Do nothing until you finish this. Finish it. Get tested on it. He asks me questions. I do okay. Get sent home for a week. Come back when you've learned full stack, you have potential. Sitting here typing this, strengthen my CSS and trying to learn JS. Come back when you've learned full stack, you have potential. That's a task in of itself. It's doable if you have time. But that's like asking just build a scalable spa bro. He told you to fuck off. Go to WebDev General. Audin project. Free Kudacamp. Etc. Because when you reach a certain level of competency, you realize that going through HR is a total waste of time. Be me at 28. Worked for a large company for 5 years, first real job after college. Glowing performance reviews, mediocre salary but the work was challenging and rewarding. New manager is shit-eating Pajit who couldn't run a bath, a lot of my friends at work quite. Go on LinkedIn and say looking for new work. Get approached by all these HR roasties looking for new fry chef at McDonald's, garbage jobs at shit pay. Get discouraged and ignore. Go to dinner party with my wife's blue blood college friends. Meet old boomer who thinks I'm hilarious. Asks me what I do for work. Tell him, say I'm not that happy. Tells me that he knows an old friend who partners at a company looking for good Python programmers, but not sure if you are interested. Say fuck it, why not, give email and send resume to boomer. Owner of the new company calls me directly in 2 days and said, Mr. Metit Partiboomer recommended you and wanted to talk. Bullshit on phone for 30 minutes being honest about my goals and learn about role, leading growing a new internal group for a new in-house software platform, very interesting to me. Doesn't ask me about salary, I don't even bring it up. CTO calls me and shit tests me over phone. I pass with flying colors. No in-person Teams meeting yet. He doesn't understand about gatekeepers. M8, good for you, but not all of us get to go to swanky parties. And yes, networking is important. Do lot of volunteering outside of work, where I live, is literally 3 degrees of separation. Knowing the right people and being able to reach them gets a lot of things done. Be me, Foss Weirdo giving my first public presentation. Nervously rub my programmer's socks together as my lecture starts. This is the big time, boys. Start talking about difficulties I faced in making my pet project a reality. Accidentally insult systemed. Literal Leonard fucking Poetering is in the audience and demands the microphone, gets it. Starts criticizing you and saying you're wrong. Breaks the microphone. Sorry Leonard. Get a new microphone. Friend pronounces learning in his stilted, nervous English and Leonard thinks he's saying his name and demands the microphone again. Breaks it. Sorry, Leonard. Get a new microphone. And next slide please. Slide has a criticism of bus. Leonard demands the microphone and gets it. Keeps happening for the next 40 minutes. Did I just experience a hostile work environment, B bros? Do I go to HR? Is this why women don't like tech? https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=brn wooni gzdtym and t=9m20s. Be me. First week on the job. Have to explain to someone that a mouse needs to be plugged into work. They start arguing with me. My mouse at home doesn't have to be plugged in. Yeah, but that's probably a wireless mouse. Do you see this cable coming out of the mouse? So? My mouse has a charging cable too, it can still work unplugged. Plug it in for her and ask her to test it. So I guess it just needed to be charged? Thanks Anon. You're the best. Few days later. Get a call. My mouse isn't working. Be me. WFH office drone DevOps bitch. Get bored. For no reason tell the team that my perfectly functioning laptop has the screen die. Tell them contradictory statements when they try to diagnose troubleshoot. Eventually they just say to mail it in. Mail in perfectly good laptop to my team. Full week of saying, that I can't give a status update or do shit cause it is fixing my stuff. They write back at end of week and say that the laptop is fine and they're sending it back. Gonna do the same thing again when it gets here. Who else mischievous here? Be me. Get job at school district. It's all Mac computers and students get their own iPad. All I do is replace screen protectors. Every once in a while I have to reset a printer. Teachers are all retarded and full of themselves. Students, even high schoolers, can barely form coherent sentences. Have to attend bi-weekly diversity seminars. Most of them focus on how to talk to trans kids so they feel included. I want to die. Be me. 7 Yo. In computer class. iMac G3s. Kid picks Studio Deluxe, fuck yeah. At the end of the class the teacher would hand us alcohol wipes and tell us to clean the screen, keyboard, and mouse. Would sniff the alcohol and loved the smell. Be me, a Pajit. Barely passed a high school, didn't go to college. Learn C++. Get an offer from Silicon Valley because of diversity hiring. Get the H-1B visa. Earn more than my white colleagues. Shit on white coonskins lol. Don't get jealous and go on a mass shooting white coonskins. I just did what I do best, shitting on your existence. Be me. Love .NET and C number. Hate Windows. Hate $. Use .NET on Debian. Use Xcode. Am I the only C number autist who does this? I feel like my development flow is better with no IDE and without Windows. With the right extensions on Xcode I find no difference compared to VS or RD. Oh right, it's faster, and I don't need the advanced code completion ReSharper provides. Also, Docker works better on Linux, and you will most likely deploy to a Linux server.